intentionally attempted to keep him away from the game for like the past 2-3 weeks. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is coming off of like high school. This is coming off of AAU. Had a good summer, and you know what what he's asking me and hit me up every day, like, hey, on the way back, can we just go get some shots up real quick?
Yeah.
But I'm intentional because I want him to want to, like when we get right back in it, we're gonna like lock in.
I like that.
So like right now, he's trying to find every
But the
reason.
main thing is like what you see with this period right now with these kids is like Ant saying, like you're saying, is more so you wanting it, but also helping them balance themselves as well. Because in a sense, you can have somebody that wants it that only doing it because somebody pushing them. You know what I mean? And you know what y'all are saying is more so you want to see guys, you want to see your girls, your guys, or whatever it may be, want it for themselves. Like I don't want to have to tell you, hey, bro, let's go shoot.
No,
Let's go work out. I don't want to have to say that. I want you to inconvenience me.
Right.
Yes,
that's what I want.
Feel.
I want to be inconvenienced of the fact I got to make an executive decision. Do I want to sit and chill,
or I got to take you?
Or I got to wake up? And take
that's
you?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's the beauty of seeing what we do and seeing how we're raising our kids and even the kids we coach and everything like that. It's like I want to see where you are for yourself.
Well, me to chime in with this because this is great right here.
Oh, for sure.
Me and Q had a talk like that one time off the camera.
Yeah.
We was about to shoot a episode.
Yeah.
And he was like, I just told him, he said, man, what's going on with yours? And I said, man, I'm just letting them exist. And he said, well, what kid is just doing this on his own? And I said, well, Q, I'm be honest, when I was coming up, I was a football kid, right? But 9th grade, like I wanted to be with the guys that can hoop. So what I do, left hand layups, left hand up and down the court on my own. I did that so I could blend in and play with you at Naomi Drennan on the weekend or get picked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But Malcolm was there around the time, right? You got all them Greer Heights guys. Shout out to Greer Town. That's what the neighborhood is from. Yep. But in order to blend in and play with them guys, I had to spend time and work on me. So I'm like, look, this Negro know how to wake up and ask me what we eating. So this Negro need to know how to get up and pick a basketball up. So, man, like with my approach with mine, and then, we always talk about metrics and all that stuff. But with him is, the game. Everybody around me, everybody know he know how to play. But he got to put the work in.
So like with that, I'm like two-sided with that.
Right.
Because at one point in time, I was on the same boat you were on.
Yeah.
But then it was like, Aunt noticed Miss Smith, Ishmael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came to me. She was like, nah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
If he want it, you make him go get that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You take a control of it as a parent to say, if you want it, I'm going to make you go get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, it threw me to a loop.
But you had to do that.
You had to, you know what I mean? So it was like
you definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I took that, I took that and ran with it, bro. I took that and ran because
in that moment, though.
In that moment, it was like, I want him to get it for himself. Like, no. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, but
that sounds good. But you if y'all are in it, if y'all are equally yoked together in this thing, you gotta do your job to be like, nah, bro, we going.
It ain't comfortable to do that with Mama Ish.
Yeah.
I got a story about that. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro. I was living at the Ashton downtown, and this is my last story, bro.
No, talk, bro.
Babies.
Yeah. You got way more stories than this.
And I got more. I'll be y'all resident guest. I love y'all.
Yeah.
But she was working for the Ashton.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe our second year in the league, and he was still at Wake Forest.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, Mama, I went downstairs. She was working, like cleaning for them. And I said, Mama, I said, Auntie, I said, he gonna be in the NBA next year. We went into 3 overtimes when I was at Georgia Tech when he was at Wake and he had a triple-double. I said, he is elite.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he's different than everybody. I said, Ish Smith different. He was like that the first time I saw him when he was like a sophomore like Central Bears.
Central Bears, yeah.
I said, bro, I went and watched Anthony Harris had like 35 or something. But I said, Anthony's like that.
Yeah.
But Ish is the one.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. You see how it played out.
I told his mom, this is where the stories come into play, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She was working and she was like, he's, we don't know what's going to happen. And whoopty whoop. I said, no.
Mm-hmm. He good.
Ishmael Smith is a lottery pick, but they don't know it yet. I told her mama that. I said, you ain't gonna be working here. She was working at the Ashton that I was staying at when I was in the league, bro.
Yeah.
And that's auntie to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's on my children's soul, all 4 of my kids. And I went down there and I was just walking down there to get something to eat. And she was like, yeah, I want to be doing. I said, you ain't gonna be doing this shit for no more than 2 years. Your son? No, they did that to my mama.
Yeah.
3 years before that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, he really like that. He gonna play in our league. He gonna play in that league.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all hear me, bro?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
do everybody here hear me?
Yeah.
Your son gonna play in that league.
Yeah.
He do what he's supposed to do. I already know he gonna do it because you his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? All that. Everything, bro.
Yeah.
Who's scared of everything, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I said, Ish. I said, look, I told Ish after I watched him play with Anthony Harris. I love Ant so much.
Ant was a hooper now.
Yeah,
you don't know Ant was a hooper now.
But I knew Ish was next level.
Next level, yeah.
He played over there with them. With Jeff and them. I said, look, bro, you're gonna play in the league. Just talk to your mom. Oh, yeah, how's she doing? Woo, all that. Fuck all that. Yeah. Listen, bro, you're gonna play in the NBA. You're gonna play in our league, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
She not gonna be working where I'm at.
I already know.
Stop playing. He wasn't playing. And he was over there the next, like 2 years.
Yeah.
I said, boy, you different. I told your mama, I say, she ain't gonna be working over here no more.
My dude's pulled a hell of
y'all want some stories or not?
Oh, no.
My dude's pulled a move, though.
And again, so everybody knows he's talking about Ish Smith. Another one.
Ishmael Smith,
Charlotte legend,
Forest.
Central Bears.
I
think both our kids played on his age.
It's my baby, man.
Right.
That's my babies, man.